Hey everyone, this is Avinash back with another video. In this video, let's discuss about prompt engineering, the buzzword everyone wants to know about. Like you scroll through 5 different AI posts these days, someone speaks about prompt engineering. Some say it's dead, some say it's, it will be just lasting for a few years, and some say, it's already dead or whatever. But what is my opinion? What is prompt engineering? And how can you use this prompt engineering skills to advance your career and make more money out of it? Let's discuss all that in this video. So first, let's understand what is prompt engineering. Very simple. Just like in software engineering, someone goes to a software and communicates with the software in a way software understand to get what some human need, like what we need. Like you are going to some VS Code or something, entering a code. Code is the language that the machine or the software understands, and using that particular code, you're getting all your features out of that particular software. That's software engineering. Here in prompt engineering, you're exactly doing the same, but instead of a normal software, you're talking with an AI software, or instead of normal code, you're doing with a AI code. That's it. The best part is here, the language AI able to understand because of all this NLP advancements is English. That's like little better for us. But yeah, in technical prompt engineering, there might be you might need to code to do the prompt engineering, but 90% of the times who are doing this course, you're not going to use code. You're just going to write simple English prompts into any LLM. So just to summarize the definition, prompt engineering is the way humans communicate with AI tools or large language models to get the best out of it in a language AI understands. The goal here is to get the desired result. The goal is not to get any result. If you want any result, you can be a 10-year-old kid and enter something into ChatGPT and you can get the answer. But if you want the best desired output, the most quality output LLM could give, no matter what, if you want to get that, that's where you need prompt engineering skills. And the whole goal of this particular course is to teach you prompt engineering. So before moving on, let's understand prompt engineering a little bit better. Few people say, prompt engineering is nothing. It's just communication skills. I agree. I understand and I agree with them, but only with 25%. In my opinion, with all the research I'm doing from the last few years, prompt engineering consists of 3 different things. 1, communication skills. 2, using the right prompting techniques for the right to do or right task. 3 is using the right AI tool for the right task. As simple as that. What is the first one? Using communication skills, like being good at the communication skills. The number one thing when I say communication skills is this. You don't need to write in proper English to make AI understand everything. You don't need best vocabulary, the fancy, analogies and stuff like that. It can be plain, simple English. In fact, you can make spelling mistakes, grammatical mistakes, or even talk in very bad English. Like it can be even butler English. That's fine. You could literally make AI understand. But what is communication then? Communication is not about speaking in English or spoken English. Communication is about putting your thought in a way that the other person understands. Thinking of other people's shoes is communication skills. That's it. So when it comes to prompt engineering, 25% of your quality output will be dependent on how good quality communication you're doing with ChatGPT, how you're formatting your prompt, how well you're constructing your thoughts in a certain way, how easily readable text you're giving to ChatGPT or any large language model. That consists of 25%. 50%. In this particular module, we'll be discussing about approximately 7 to 8 different prompting techniques. So using right prompting technique at the right time for the right task is almost 50% of LLM usage, like prompt engineering skills. 50% is just learning different prompting techniques and using those techniques at the right place. No matter what or no matter how fastly AI evolves, prompting techniques will keep evolving with them and make it a lot better. It's evolving is common, but then there will be techniques that you need to know as a prompt engineer, no matter how many years that this advancement goes, just like anything, right? So 25% communication skills, 50% is about using the right prompting technique for the right task at the right time, and the third one is using the right tool. There are like different tools, Google Bard, ChatGPT, or just I'm talking about the basic large language models. I'm not talking to the niche, like mass LLMs. We have Cloud 2, we have Anthropic, we have different companies right now, we have Pi. So every AI tool or every large language model has a different use case, or might be good at one thing and bad at something else. So identifying and researching AI tools and identifying the best ones for different use cases in your area is the 25% of it. 25% communication, 50% prompting techniques, 25% AI tools. And we are going to cover all these three in this particular course. This communication skills and prompting technique thing, when in perspective of AI, will be covered in the next 10-15 videos in this particular module itself. And that AI tools, we have a dedicated module where we're going to talk about hundreds of AI tools. Like we have a dedicated list of 300 AI tools, like with an in-depth research and stuff like that. You can go through it, and we have a walkthrough about each and every tool, like approximately 50 tools, if I'm not wrong, 30-50 tools. You can go learn about AI tools from that particular thing. We have ChatGPT. You can learn about ChatGPT and all that, everything about ChatGPT here. And Midjourney, Stable Diffusion, and DALL-E, we have separate course, text-to-image prompt engineering and stuff like that. So yeah, that's a little bit of context about this whole thing. And this is the beginning of your prompt engineering career. And one thing is, in this whole module, you're going to have very complex things. Just wanted to be a little upfront. Things might be complex for, like, say 25% of you who are watching it. I urge you to rewatch something if you're not understanding it, right? It's ultimately, you might not understand one time. So ultimately you might need to watch it twice, thrice and stuff like that. So keep watching twice or thrice until you understand the gist of it. So yeah, that's prompt engineering, and that's how it is divided. So before moving on, I have one more point to say. Okay, let's do it a little faster. Prompt engineering is basically two types: technical prompt engineering and non-technical prompt engineering. Technical prompt engineering is the prompt engineering skills that you need to build AI tools, to build tech from scratch in the large language model, to build something like ChatGPT, to do the fine tuning of ChatGPT. You might need skills like little bit of Python or data science to do this technical prompt engineering. But non-technical prompt engineering is where you will not be needing any coding skills whatsoever. Yeah. And you can still be a non-technical prompt engineering, non-technical prompt engineer. So what does this non-technical prompt engineers do? Simple. So what these people do is they kind of go, imagine we have a team of 10 content writers. So to lead a team of 10 content writers and make them more productive, we'll have one prompt engineer who knows ChatGPT or content writing in depth and prompt engineering in depth. This particular person will guide all 10 people to write articles more better, faster and efficient. That's all. And same with the use case of, say, there is a VFX studio, right? I recently saw a movie director asking for, a prompt engineer who knows how to use Midjourney, so that this particular person guide team of VFX artists. In the VFX industry, when you want some drawings and stuff like that, it might take a lot more time to get an inspirational drawing, drawing to get inspired from, to take your VFX shots or something. And it might take, to say, draw 20 different, diagrams. It might take, say, 5 days to 10 days or something like that for a professional, artist. But you could literally, being an image prompt engineer who knows how to use Midjourney, could go use this Midjourney tool and get 20 inspirational diagrams or inspirational shots for a VFX artist in like 5 minutes. So now, as a VFX artist, you might not know how to use Midjourney yet, like, because they might be graduated a few years ago. But a new age, people might know how to do image prompt engineering and how to use Midjourney. So these are non-technical prompt engineers. Like, these guys don't go do the coding or anything like that. They just, whatever that they're already doing, they will use AI and do it better. And instead of doing their job directly, they'll go lead a team of 5 to 10 people and get things done. That's it. So that's how the whole thing goes in the non-technical prompt engineering category, right? So if you go to Google right now, out of 10 jobs, 4 jobs, when you type prompt engineering jobs in India, 4 out of 10 jobs are directly non-technical prompt engineering. 6 are technical prompt engineering, where you need a little bit of technical skills, but even that can be learned in a matter of few days or weeks. That's it. Like, you don't need super advanced prompt engineering skills. You don't need super advanced technical skills to be a technical prompt engineer. You just need basic, because the goal is you're not building an app from the scratch. You might have a team of developers under you, where your job is to know the basics so that you could guide the team of developers. So that's the whole thing. And even in technical prompt engineering, you can either choose to be an entrepreneur or an employee in a company. If you're an entrepreneur, then maybe if you want to build your apps from scratch and stuff like that, where we have AI for developers course and AAA course, where we'll teach you how to build technical and non-technical chatbots, no code, low codes, all that. So yeah, that's it, guys. 2 types of prompt engineers, technical and non-technical, both have huge demand right now in the market. Right? So I know we went on and on different things and stuff like that. We first discussed what is prompt engineering, and we also discussed the role of prompt engineering in the future, technical and non-technical. We also discussed about this formula, which is 25% of communication skills, 50% of prompting techniques, and 25% again is of AI tools. The combination is prompt engineering. So that's it. And note, prompt engineering is a new and rapidly evolving field. As a result, the set standards might change and evolve as fast as AI is evolving. So that is the very reason what we're going to discuss right now is like an evergreen prompting techniques that will stay almost forever. And we're going to discuss zero shot prompting and few shot prompting. These two are very basic prompting techniques everyone needs to understand. And this few shot prompting technique might be obsolete, but to understand the importance of the next prompting techniques, you need to learn few shot prompting techniques. So the prompting techniques which I'm teaching you is very well thought of and very well put off, right? So just learn as it is. I could teach 100 prompting techniques, but every month 10 out of those 100 will be obsolete. So I'm only going to teach you the prompting techniques to be a better prompt engineer that are going to stay almost for the next 3 to 4 years as much relevant as possible, right? So this prompting techniques will at least stay relevant for the next 3 to 4 years. And whenever I feel there's a new market research paper on prompt engineering, new prompting technique was out, I'll keep adding more and more prompting techniques as and when I feel there is a prompting technique everyone needs to learn and it will be useful for you. So that's it. So prompt engineering is not as complex as rocket science, guys. It's actually about communicating with a machine, which is different from talking to a human. To achieve the desired outcome, you need to be very clear, specific, and maintain the utmost clarity when giving instructions to AI. And yeah, so that's what the prompt engineering is. And I hope you found this video helpful. And let's see you in the next video. Thank you.